Hi, today you're going to learn how to create a Google presentation. The first thing that you'll need to do is to get a Gmail account. You can do that by going to gmail.com, clicking on Create an Account, following instructions to create your account, and then going to your Gmail account from which the tutorial will pick up. As you're following along the tutorial, note that I will be using the cursor to point to anything that is instruction, and that you can pause me at any time as you create right alongside me your own Google presentation. Once you have a Google account, you will see that you've got your email, your calendar, and this feature right here is Drive. Drive is the area that houses all of your Google presentations or documents. You can see here I have a library. To create one of your own, you'll click on the button Create, and then you'll slide down and choose Presentation. The first thing that you'll be choosing is a theme. I'm going to choose Simple Dark. You can change the theme at any time, so you're not married to anything right from the beginning. Let's choose Simple Dark, and it auto-saves. The next thing that you'll do is to title your presentation. Again, you can change that as you go, but for now, let's name it. I'm going to be doing a presentation about my dog, and his name is Moose. So here you have the title slide. I'm going to name it the same as the presentation title, and for the subtitles I'm going to put Giant Weimaraner Dane Mix. He's a Weimaraner Dane mix, he's huge. And it saves. The next thing that you'll do is very similar to Microsoft PowerPoint, where you will add slides as you go. You can do it a few different ways. One is to just click Enter and to add slides. You'll see that each of these slides doing it this way are an exact replica of each other. If you want to do it a different way, you can come up to Slide, add a new slide, and either change the layout this way or this way. I prefer doing it this way, so I want to change the layout of this second slide. And I'm going to just have a picture of Moose. I'm going to show you how to insert an image, so let's have this just be blank for now. The next thing that I want to do is to insert an image. Right here you have the option of inserting an image. You can click on that. And for me, I'm going to choose an image from some uploads that I already have. You can see you have options to look in your Drive or to go to the URL. I have an image that I want to add here in my computer library. And I'm looking for Moose cover. And you can see that the picture is being uploaded. The next thing that I'm going to show you is your option for pictures. You can, of course, increase the size and crop very similar to Microsoft PowerPoint. So you can play around with the size. This little button up here, if you want to tilt your picture, you can do it that way. Or if you decide you don't want to, you can undo that. Let's move to the next slide and I'll show you another feature of Google presentations. We're going to make another slide, and for this one I will show you how to make a title with some text. It's very similar to Google presentations. I'm going to title this one Moose's Fun Features. You can play around with the font. I'm just going to do a couple just for demonstration. Moose is huge. Moose has Great Dane size, feet, and poop. Moose has Weim ghost eyes and coloring. And Moose is a gentle soul. You can highlight this. You can change the font size. I'm going to change the font style. You can play around with font color and line color and fill color and font color. I'm going to change this font to red, and I want to center it like so. You can see here on the toolbar that this is very similar to Google presentations, and there's all kinds of different edits that you can make to reflect your style and the style of the presentation that you want. Next, I'm going to show you how to add video to your presentation. Let's make a new slide, and I'm going to change the layout to a caption. And here you go to video. One of the limitations of Google Presentations is that it only allows you to embed video that already has a URL or is in YouTube. And although I have several videos of Moose, I don't have them uploaded and don't have time to show you these extra steps for that. But what you can do is go and find, for instance, as I did here, Weimaraner, and click on that and it will insert the link. And then you can see that you can change the size of the file and move it around, and then you can also add anything that you want to add in the caption. There are so many fun things to do within Google Presentations. I'll show you one more, but the best way for you to learn how to do it is just to play around with all of the interface and try things out for yourself. Let's add a new slide. I like it in this layout with the caption. And I'm going to do some word art. I'm just going to put the word I, and I want to make it a little wider and move it. And you can change the color here and mess around with that, but I like it the way it is there. Next, I'm going to insert shapes. And you can see that there's quite a menu there. You can play around with that. And you can change the color of your word art. And then next, I'm going to insert a picture. So again, we go back to inserting images. And I'm going to put this one in here of Moose eating caramel corn, and he got it stuck and it kind of ended up looking like a gangster grill with gold teeth. And remember that you can change the shape and size of your image too. And then you can put down in here on the caption, gangster grill Moose, or if you want to leave the template blank, you cannot have a caption. You have a lot of different options there. Once you have all of your slides the way that you'd like them, you can add transitions. This changes how the slides move from one to another in presentation view. That's done here in the transition bar. And you can see that you have the options for different transitions. Not as many as Microsoft PowerPoint, but a few. I'm going to have this title slide go from the right, and I have it in fast. I'm not going to apply it to all slides, though you're certainly welcome to on yours. I'm going to leave it with just the first slide. Then I'm going to move to the second slide, and this one I would like to flip. And I'm going to change that speed of that transition to medium. And again, I don't want to apply it to all slides. You can check here at any time to see how the transitions look in the viewer mode to make sure that that's how you like it. And so on. You can apply those transitions to all of the slides or just some of them, whichever thing you'd like to do. The next thing that I want to draw your attention to is that all of your changes are saved in Drive automatically. And so if you happen to change your mind after things have already been saved, or if you're working on this with somebody else and they make a change, or you make a change and you decide that you want to reverse that, all you need to do is go over to File, go to Revision History, and choose the version that you would like. So say I decided I didn't like those transitions, I can restore the last revision. Once everything's in place, you're ready to share your presentation, if you haven't already. One of the great features about Google Presentations is this share button, and it allows you to share with other people and to collaborate. I'm going to just share this now that it's finished, but you can share it any time in the process so that you can invite people to work on this with you. Right now it's only private. I have the option to put it public on the web, to send somebody the link, or to keep it private. I'm going to keep it private here, but I am going to add one other person. So you just add their email and then notify them, share and save. And now you can see that someone else has been added and has the opportunity to edit. Hopefully by now you've been able to create a presentation of your own. and perhaps been able to share and edit it with others and to learn something and have some fun along the way. Thank you.